What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to your March 2021 general reading. This is going to be for you, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Remember that it's not going to hit home for all of you guys, though, so definitely check out your other placements, okay? This month is really interesting because I feel like there's a lot of little things going on. I do want to say that us being in Pisces season, this is directly connected to your second house energy. So this really is a month to be very mindful of your finances, your spending, all of that, right? That's connected to Taurus energy, right? That second house. And it's all about really your money. So I really want you to be very aware of that. Make sure that you aren't doing any frivolous spending. It might be helpful to like create a new budget for yourself. It just seems like that's going to be really, really important for you this month, okay? Another thing that's happening this month is we are going to be having a full moon in Libra at the end of the month, which is directly hitting your ninth house energy. Now, ninth house is connected to Sagittarius, right? And that's really all about your philosophies, your spirituality. Yes, it could be about travel. It could be about higher learning. So maybe some of you guys going back to school, that type of thing. But I do feel like there is some type of a shift that's happening in terms of like your own personal philosophies, especially this month, right? Now, a really big thing this month that happened was Mars went into Gemini on the 3rd. I think that's really, really good energy. And I think you're one of the signs that kind of benefits from it. It was just in Taurus, which Taurus is a slower, stable, steady energy, but very slow. So things were moving a little bit slower. And now we're stepping into this energy where things are going to start happening a lot faster. For you guys, this has a lot to do with your fifth house energy. So there's going to be a lot of creativity that can come from this, a lot of fun and getting out there and being with friends and playing, even some romance. And for you single Aquariuses, this is a really good time to be out there having fun and being single. Now, I wouldn't say so much of trying to jump in a relationship, not to say that that wouldn't work out for everybody, but this, like, if you're single and just trying to mingle, that kind of thing, this is a really cool energy that works for you guys this month. So there's that, which is showing up here at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Three of Cups. So this is about getting with friends and joy and serendipity and happiness and things to celebrate and just really getting out there having a good time. So expect that this month and actually next month, Aries season, because this transit, the Mars and Gemini, is going to be till April 23rd. So expect these next 2 months to be kind of fun and things moving and social and a little bit more active, right? But especially knowing that, keep tight on your monies. That's all. Now, you start out with Two of Pentacles. So we got Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords. I just want to say, y'all got hella swords this month, which, okay, on one hand, that's your energy. But on the second hand, like, sword energy is not easy to have. Most of the swords cards are actually quite difficult. Now, you've got that Two of Pentacles there, which pentacles speak to value, right? It is about money. It is about, material gain, that type of thing. But you see that there's this juggling act that's going on, right? And because we are in that second house energy for you guys, outside of just money, I think that a lot of you guys are kind of trying to weigh up what it is that you value and how you want to move forward in all of that, right? Now you've got the Moon card that is clarifying it, and this is Pisces energy. Perfect. We're in Pisces season. I think the new moon is a great time for you guys, especially to start writing some new intentions, especially for the next 6 months, really kind of set new goals for what you want. It's interesting because the moon is also, it's divine feminine energy in terms of like, it speaks to intuition and mystery and secrets and stuff. So there may be some things that come out this month for you guys. Some awarenesses, some aha moments. We've got the Knight of Air, which is Knight of Swords, sitting here at the bottom of the deck. So, Knight of Swords energy is very, very fast. It's almost too fast. It's almost like, you need to slow down and think about it a little bit. If we're talking about a person, this is someone who can oftentimes put their foot in their mouth, right? Or they're game goofy. They say too much. They say the wrong thing, whatever the thing is. But yes, some of you guys might be dealing with a Pisces person, even a Cancer person, because the moon is the ruler of Cancers. And then you've also got that Pentacle energy, which is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, right? But a lot of weighing up options. There may be some things that are presented to you this month, especially in terms of making money, like some opportunities that you aren't quite aware of yet, right? So that could be the mystery in that moon. Now, next you got the Ace of Swords. And what's clarifying it is the King of Air, which is the King of Swords. So I actually feel like that's you guys having a talk with something. Now, this might skip around. Yep, Eight of Air. Oh my God, yes. Okay. This might follow me. So we've got the King of Air here. King of Air is very smart. He's very discerning. He's very honest. He's very no fluff, right? He cuts straight to the chase. He cuts out all the bullshit. He, what is it? Like he demands, commands truth. He's very smart. He's very good with strategy, all those things that I really feel like Aquarius embodies, right? There is some type of communication that you guys are going to be having this month that I think is really, really important. Now, part of me is wondering if it's with a fellow air sign, right? Libra, Gemini, or Aqua, because you do have a Five of Swords that's sitting here in the environment. Now, just to kind of move this forward, you've got the Eight of Swords and you've got a Five of Swords, right? So there is definitely you guys feeling stuck about something. But the funny thing is, I think if you guys really pull out your King of Airness, right? That nature of like getting down to the truth of things, getting, being open, having communication, I feel like that kind of solves the problem of the Eight of Swords, right? Eight of Swords energy is about someone who is stuck in their own mental paralysis, right? They don't know what to do. They, a little bit confused here, maybe thoughts going every which way, but they're really in control. There's nothing or no one holding them back from finding the truth, right? Homegirl could wiggle out of these bandages. She could pick up a sword, walk up that mountain. There's a castle up there where she can, get refuge and all that. So it is an empowering place to be in, because although it is a stuck place, you have the power to put yourself there, or you have the power to control it, right? You kind of put yourself there. So that means you could take yourself out. Now with this Five of Swords showing up in your environment, it feels like there's someone that you just, maybe there's been some arguments, some issues, some not seeing eye to eye, because the Five of Swords energy is kind of about the arguments, but really what it highlights is about petty arguments and like kind of letting you know, like, if you're going to deal with this person in this capacity, you just really can't win, right? You ever try to argue with someone who loves to argue, and it doesn't matter if you've got a point, but they just want to, but this, but that, like they're just argumentative. It's really hard to contend with people like that if you're not like that, right? You can get easily worn out. Look at this Eight of Swords twice. So yeah, there's a lot of feeling stuck about a situation. Now it's interesting because I don't necessarily feel like this has to do with intimate relationship, although it can. When people talk about Aquarius, people don't talk generally about how sweet and actually soft a lot of you guys are. I think Aquarians are a lot more emotional than people give them credit for. What I do believe, though, is Aquarians, no matter how you guys feel, you will still reach back to the logic of it. Like, okay, so I feel this way, but technically, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are really good at being fair in that you can be like, yeah, I feel this way, but technically this was that. Or, you guys will throw the logic behind it, right? And so like, especially like even in relationships, I feel like most Aquarians that I know, if you feel justified, let's say there's an argument that ensues or something and you feel justified in it, right? Most Aquarians, at least that I know, will be like, but bitch, I'm justified. So you're wrong or whatever. And I feel like it's easier for you guys to walk away from like friendships or not, I don't know, like you guys value it, but it's not, what I'm saying is this feels like this is something that's either like a super friend or like a family member. because I feel like in most cases, especially like, let's say if you're just dating, I feel like if something's not working out, you guys can kind of just be like, okay, it didn't work out. But there's something that you're stuck on, and this Eight of Swords feels like it's directly connected to this Five of Swords. So what I'm saying is it's a bigger fish on the other end, right? That maybe you're not seeing eye to eye with, which is why this is having you stuck in that place, because I feel like you guys would find a way to move on. This bothers you. Oh my God, I was just gonna say that. Okay. So like I said, this feels like this is either like a best friend or like a family member, especially like a mother. You got the Empress card here, which is connected to Venus energy. So this is Libra energy or Taurus energy. Could be either one of those signs, but this almost feels like, you know, in the original depictions, the Empress is literally a pregnant woman. She is a mother. She's bringing in life. So I was feeling strongly like, oh my God. And then at the end of the deck, Five of Swords. Okay. I was feeling strongly like this feels like you're arguing with your mama or you can't see eye to eye with someone like your mama or something. This could even be like if you share kids with someone. So like your kid's mother or your kid's father. But there's something that you guys just aren't seeing eye to eye, and it really, really bothers you. But at the same time, I hear Aquarius literally being like, yo, but I just want peace, right? You've got the Four of Cups that comes next. Four of Cups is about showing disinterest in something. It's like, yo, you're offering me a drink. I don't like that drink. Oh, you're offering me tequila. Thanks. I don't drink tequila. That kind of thing, right? Don't worry about it. I got my other cups right here. I'm good. I don't want what you got type thing. But it feels like it's more like I can hear you guys saying, I don't want to argue. This argument is empty. I'm never going to win. It feels like you guys are arguing with someone. It's like, I'm never going to win anyways. And I just don't want to do that. I just really want peace. I don't want to hold a grudge. I don't want to feel away. I don't want to hold on to anything. I just don't want to do this. I just want peace. Four of Air, which is Four of Swords, which follows a Three of Swords, which is essentially a heartbreak or disappointment or argument or some type of hurt, right? The Four of Swords is that healing process afterwards. So Five of Fire, that's Five of Wands. That is about arguments. That is about competition. That is about what we're talking about. It just feels like this month there may be some challenges in a significant relationship for you guys. Now, it can be your partner. It can be your lover, of course. What I'm saying, though, is if you guys are casually dating people, this ain't that. This is something that's bigger than that. And something that I feel like you guys are really trying to make a decision on how to move forward, right? Two of Swords is a fork in a road. Two of Swords is about, you know, which way do I want to go? Do I want to go left or right? Do I want the red pill or the blue pill? Oh my God. And then you got the Lovers at the end of the day. Now, the Lovers was originally called the Choice. So this can be about, again, it goes back to choices. It goes back to choices. Now, this can be with a lover. This can be with someone you were, you know, dealing with romantically. This can be deciding between two people. In most cases, for me, the Lovers, if we're talking about, you know, making a choice, isn't so much of who I love, like what, you know, who I love or what I want. We already know what we love. We already know what we want. It's really about making the choice of, moving forward in something and doing something. Now, what's really, really interesting is, as an oracle card, you guys have the shark. It says swim away from the situation. And why it's interesting is because in this card, the book literally talks about this being like the equivalent to like a lover's reversed, right? Meaning this is a situation that's just not good. It's not fulfilling. It's not, you know, this person isn't treating you with the equal respect. This is a situation that's just not for your best interest. And look, even this mermaid, she looks pregnant to me. This feels like y'all are having issues with your mama or something, especially if they're an air sign, you know, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Now, this doesn't mean you have to completely dismiss people and cut people out of your life, but I feel like whatever this argument is or whatever this hang up is that you may be experiencing with someone, you have to find a way, honestly, to kind of be a bigger person and let it go. Because there is no There is no solving this. Look, it literally says swim away from this situation. Like there is no, it's empty. It's empty. There's nothing you could do here, right? There is no seeing eye to eye. So it's kind of best to let this go. And maybe for some of you, start brainstorming how else you can work it. Now, if you are depending on this person for help or like financially, maybe that's where that focus on finances comes in. You have to figure out other ways to really capitalize on whatever it is that you do so that you don't have to depend on this person so much. But these are the things that you have to be thinking about this month. Okay. You've also got love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of wonderful things life has to offer. Love who you are. This is about working on the relationship with yourself, right? And sometimes whenever we let certain situations go, not like give people a pass, but like when we just decide, I'm not arguing about that, or I'm not dealing with this person, or I'm standing my ground on this. That is a form of self-love. That is a form of working on the relationship with yourself, right? Because you're not letting people bully you. You're not letting people, get under your skin, tell you what to do, disrespect you, that type of thing. So this card for you guys this month really speaks to that. Working on the relationship with yourself. You also have successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it to a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So basically saying you guys have resources out there that are, available to help you if you do the work and figure them out, right? If money is a concern at all, which again, second house energy, money is on the table, you have resources. You have other ways that you can make things happen. There's other ways that you can get funding off the ground. If there's, if this person is someone who, provides some type of service for you or helps you with your kids or something like that, like there's other things that you can look into to make what you need to happen. Okay. That maybe, doesn't involve that person anymore. And then you've also got the universe has my back. Yes. So you guys are supported. You are being divinely guided. You are special. You do have all these, great things that you can go after, but there is some decisions that need to be made, especially as it pertains to how you choose to deal with someone in some type of capacity. But like I said, this month and next month also bring a lot of fun into your life, a lot of energy into your life. So it feels like things are pretty good. It just feels like there's this one like thorn on your side with this one relationship or this one situation. Overall, I think things are fine. Don't spend too much money, right? Be mindful of that. But other than that, I think this is a pretty good time for you. I think that it's time to address what's going on, and it's time to start thinking of other ways to make whatever you need to happen, especially if it requires you depending on this person that is being super difficult with you, because that's out. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. Go ahead and look at the About menu, the About tab. We've got menu of services and pricing for everything. If you would like to schedule a live reading, you could do that with the link that is provided there yourself. So I hope this was helpful, and I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.